Hello everyone, it's Jamal Thomas. Welcome to the Progressive Soapbox. This is gonna be a quick one. My wife always tells me to leave this stuff alone, but god damn it. Elizabeth Beck kind of pointed out, she's like, I hate it when lefties fight lefties. And she's like, here's two of my favorite lefties having a go at one another right now. Let's take a look. Miami Gator, G off Miami. Only you, Peter Dow, would try to attack Bernie on birth control on the day the GOP actually attacks women. Low. And it is, though. Peter Dow is fucking ridiculous. And he shows the quote, you, Senator Sanders, ran a campaign that vilified Hillary Clinton, echoing the worst right-wing talking points about her integrity. I remember. Because the woman who was under FBI criminal investigation for a year is brimming with integrity. That's the thing that Hillary Clinton is known for. Get the fuck out of here. Not to mention, Sanders attacks Planned Parenthood as the establishment. It matters that did that. What? It matters that did that. And owning up to it matters. This man is comically ridiculous. And I have to be honest, I have responded to ridiculous shit that what's his name said too. I don't even know his name. Peter Dow. Excuse me. Shirtless Pundit comes in. Why are you defending Bernie? Why are you doing that? Miami Gator. Why would you defend Dow? Uh-oh. Swords are out. Two samurais meeting up and walking past one another in this shopping market. All right. Testosterone's going. Keep going. Somebody comes in. Zach is full GOP supporter these days. He's tried to smear Bernie and corporate Democrats. I'm okay with him smearing corporate Democrats. Bernie, I'm not so sure. How can anyone go from being a Bernie supporter to a Trump apologist? Ooh. Here's the thing. It's not really being an apologist. Sometimes you're looking at something. Did Trump kill the TPP? Yes. Did I want him to kill the TPP? Yes. Am I going to give him credit for it? Yes. Anything else will be wrong. If I'm against something and he does something that I'm for, I said that poorly. If Trump does something that I'm for, yeah, he's going to get my credit for it. If he does something I'm against, he's going to get my scorn. It just depends on what it is. Do I think Trump colluded with Russia to hack the DNC? Fuck no. Am I being an apologist for calling it BS? I guess you could say that's relative. That's one of perspective. I don't think I'm being an apologist by calling something BS that's actually BS. Miami Gator. I've unfollowed him. He's become hashtag fake news. I wish him the best though. Oh, stab in the gut. But I wish you the best. All right. Shirtless Pundit receives a stab in the gut. Full well acknowledges that dude just said, I wish him the best, even though he's become fake news. He's become full of shit, essentially. He returns his attack. Go fly a kite. Hope you're proud of being on the side of history that insults and smears indie journalists. I don't know where that came from, but okay, let's keep going. I don't, but attacking Bernie and progressives does nothing to fix the systemic issues that are going on. I love indie journals. Yeah, I don't know where the indie journalist thing came in. The I love indie journals was pretty funny because it's like, I love indie journalists. God damn it, don't ever say I'm attacking indie journalists. You're either completely naive or a lying hack like the warmongering shills that you defend. Insulting an indie journal by saying you support them. Foul as fuck, but not unlike you. It's not unlike you. This has gone from shits and giggles to oh my fucking god, and like 4 lines and like 4 back and forths. WTF. There's more. Apparently, I'm not allowed to defend Bernie Sanders against real shills, or I'm attacking indie journals. Sounds like a hill by logic. Now let's go up to where this started. By the way. Yeah, I'm going to play God's arbiter on this. Peter Dow says something Absolutely absurd and ridiculous. But Peter Dow says ridiculous things all the time. Peter Dow says one ridiculous thing a minute. And for whatever reason, he likes to put those ridiculous things on Twitter. Good for fucking Peter Dow. Peter Dow was challenged. And Shirtless Pundit comes in. I love his avatar. It's like, why are you defending Bernie Sanders? Yeah, man. So the rule is you can't defend Bernie Sanders from some shill attacking Bernie Sanders. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I have to disagree with that one. And this goes from, like I said, 0 to holy fucking hell in like 4 lines. But the premise of this was Peter Dow said something fucking ridiculous about Bernie Sanders, and somebody responded saying, "Hey, you said something fucking ridiculous about Bernie Sanders." So now it is a bad thing for somebody to say that you said something fucking ridiculous about Bernie Sanders? Okay. Yeah, you're going to be typing for a lot. These guys say something stupid about Bernie Sanders all the time. And even if you feel some kind of way about Sanders, when they say something stupid about Trump, do you respond and say, hey, this is something stupid said about Trump? Why? Why do you defend Trump but not Sanders? I guess I don't understand why one becomes defensible but the other one becomes not defensible. Trump's out there murdering civilians left and right. Somebody is saying something absolutely fucking absurd about Bernie Sanders. Whatever you want to think about Bernie Sanders dropping the ball, whatever you want to think about Bernie Sanders not living up to your expectations of Bernie Sanders, whatever. You have all Twitter in the world to do that. But let's be honest, there's a lot more people who are aware now than they were before the campaign. Got to give the man the credit that he deserves on this. I don't understand this thing of either you're towing my exact complete line or you're just a fucking hillbot who's defending warmongers. Any defense of Donald Trump is a defense technically of a warmonger, by the way. I don't like seeing lefty fighting over stupid shit like this. I understand this thing of saying Democrats are being fucking ridiculous in the things that they're pushing. I think that's just perfectly honest. Why are we finding things to fight over? That's all. I don't get that part. I've seen people pick fights with TYT. Yes, some of the stuff they do is pretty duplicitous. Fair enough. But you understand that for the most part, in regards to legislation, they will be the people who you are lying behind, because ultimately those are going to be the policies you push, with the exception of a few changes. Doesn't necessarily mean you love them, but at the very least you're aware of who's on your side and trying to get some of this stuff passed. Same thing with these two. This guy may say something that you don't necessarily like about Bernie Sanders. Does that mean that he's a warmongering hack because you don't? Let's bring it down a notch. That's all. There's way too much testosterone. That's all. This is pretty intense. This is two samurais having to go at one another. Just because you're not towing the exact line doesn't necessarily mean that the people are against you. That's all. Just a little empathy. This guy wants to defend Bernie Sanders against a hack. Okay. I don't like that hack either. I don't like him defending Sanders, but I don't like that hack either. I'm letting it go. This didn't have to happen. Yeah. And look, somebody's going to show me this video one day and say, hey, dude, you remember when you said this? I'm a human fucking being. I'm not beyond it myself. I'm just saying it's not the best behavior. Yes, and I don't mean to be a parent on this because I'm not a parent. I guess, look, my feeling is this. I look at what takes place on the left, and I have this feeling that there is going to be a complete fuckfest come 2020. I feel it. I believe it. I don't want these elements of the left who, for all intents and purposes, are on the exact same side, with the exception of a minor few differences, picking fights and having to go at people who, again, are for the most part on the exact same side, with the exception of a few minor differences. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to wag a finger, at least not intentionally, and I'm not trying to point blame, even though, yes, I probably did just point blame to somebody at this point. But at the very least, get where I'm trying to come from on this. And look, maybe it's not for me to say anything about. You guys can very well tell me to go fuck myself. But is what I'm saying right? I think it is. I'm curious on what the comments are going to be on this one. Alright, there are no comments. Alright, I'm going to end this. Yeah, I'm gonna end this. Alright guys, if you enjoy the content, feel free to share, rate, subscribe, and of course, you can always support the Patreon. Thanks guys.